Hello all and welcome to today's video. Today, my league race held a few community races to test out the new reverse track. So we're going to test out Silverstone in reverse and Austria in reverse. So we're jumping straight in to one track qualifying here for the Silverstone race, going through turn 1 and 2 and now then into 3 here, not bad start, up into 9th so far, getting a good exit though there, and it's up into P7, we come now down into Stowe. What will we gain places here? No, we actually lose one, dropping down into 8th places. Now it cuts the end of the lap here, we've dropped down to P12 here, but coming through the final couple of corners, it's currently an Aston Martin, he was on provisional ball as we come through. I think it's Abbey into, which technically Abbey, it's the last corner, but in real life it's the first one as we go up into P11 here, using a bit of battery, and it is going to be P11, a 129.2 here in qualifying. And for anyone who cares, there are your grid results for qualifying. So that's how the race will start. As we take a quick look at the strategy, just a simple soft to medium strategy. So here we go now to 5 red lights for Silverstone in reverse. It's lights out and away we go. And it's been an okay start for us here as everyone now tries to go down into this like short kink that is turn 1. We're trying to go around the outside. A few cars have already gone wide. We might try to go undercut a few of them there. If we go through, can we go around the outside of a few cars here, up into P9 now. A good start for us, potentially looking to go down inside. Observing here, who is he's got a little love tap from the Alpine there of Tom as we go now. Actually now coming down the straight, here we go. Oh, made a bit of contact there with the Ferrari. Observing there, is it going to be straight wide into Maggots and Beckett? I'll say it's Beckett's first, then it's Maggots. No, it's not going to be though. Zerfing is actually, will Zerfing stay ahead of us? Yes, he will, and Tom also overtook us both there, so a decent recovery from him now as he head down into Cops in reverse. Arise in the McLaren trying to go around right outside there. We're going to hold position though as he is going to get, I think he just ran wide there and he went off into the grass. So he cut now onto lap 4. Arise is looking to make an overtake on me, so we're going to try and get past Tom, but he goes wide here, and that is going to help us. He also gets a 3-second penalty in the process, and we are up into P9 in this race, so good for us here. Going on to lap 4 though, also later on into lap 4, sorry, as Arise is trying to look at me again, trying to make the overtake. He's going to go around the outside into, I forgot what this corner was called, to be honest. Here we go though, I think it's close on, we've got a bit of understeer there. Arise, did he lose it, did he turn into us there, I don't know, but I kind of get frustrated there, but we're still in P9 though. As we now cut on to lap 8, my tyres are starting to get worn, so I think I'm going to put on this lap. There was a Rise, sends it down the inside into the corner I forgot the name of. We're going to try and hold position here though, as we're going to come through this little kink here, as we have held it now as we go down the, this isn't the Wellington, this is the Wellington straight here. As Rise looks to try make the overtake on us, as he does end up getting, we're going to look to go back down the inside. We're going to basically lose all the track we can. Arise is going to hold position though. If he does lose it, oh god, we make a bit of contact there because he lost his rear end. But that is us done for the battle for now. We're going to come into the pit lane as we're going to now try and get the car stopped as we go down into the pit lane, and we've got a 10-second penalty for speeding. Well, that's just lovely, yeah. Oh, could be the race done though. Although, if you can see a lot of people there also have 10-second penalties, I imagine, for speeding the pit lane. It's quite hard because it's a downhill braking zone, so it's hard to get the car stopped. But anyway, after that, here we go, in for our pit stop now. A good optimal turn in there, as the boys are going to put a set of medium compound tyres on. A good stop from the boys there, 2.2. Where will we re-emerge in this race? We now trundle down the pit lane, one of the slowest pit lane, one of the longest pit lanes, one of the slowest pit limit speed lanes. I think Tom though, he's going to get us in the Alpine. We're going to try get out here. Yes, he is going to get us. He's going to have P12 now. I don't know where that is for a net position though. As it turns out on lap 13, that net position was P9. We're going to try overtaking though as he goes over the curb here. We're going to try to go around the outside into Stowe. Can we make the move? No. We're going to try though, get an exit, we make a bit of contact here. Now on the back straight, can we use DRS and ERS to our advantage? No, he just seems to get the drive there better than us, and that is us unable to overtake Tom here. Later on to lap 13 though, coming into the final couple of corners here, can we look to get Tom here? Oh, it's someone retired. Oh, it's a VSC here, and I think here I'm going to pit to try similar penalty and put a fresh set of soft tyres on here. So we're going to follow our deltas. The safety car now, full one has been deployed, and well, we've overtaken Tom. We get stopped for the pit lane speed limit, but I think we've overtaken him because he made a rash decision at the last second to come into the pit lane. But we were already ahead of him, so I think that's why it's not been deemed a legal overtake, technically, because we were on within the white lines of the pit lane. That's counted as an overtake in the pit lane. So well, a free position there for us, I guess. I'm also going to say our penalty here, though. Put a fresh set of sort of compound tires on as the boys are waiting it for us to serve our penalty. I think my teammate, though, is coming into the pit, so I really hope they don't get held up by my penalty here. Come on, lads. Yeah, about time we can put the soft tires on. A good stop from the lads there, 2.2, and I think my teammate will not be held up there, so all around a win-win. Tom still 13 seconds of the penalty, so did he speed into the pit lane there? So that may have ruined his race here with Trundle. Now out the pit lane, the speed limiter is off. It to be P13 here. An RB ahead of us is on hard, so that should be a slim pickings there. Old hard tyres versus fresh soft tyres. Now though, it's cutting to lap 16 when the safety car's coming in, and I just thought I'd have to show you what on earth this restart was. They're all going stupidly slow here. Tom's overtaken a few cars, so he has to let us back pie. And I would like to clarify though, after I heard apparently an Aston Martin had been lapped and he couldn't unlap himself, so that's why this kerfuffle was happening. If you're all going up 40 miles an hour, the other RB there is just trying to it's just trying to break all the rules of the sport. Because we are literally going about 12 miles an hour here. Like, come on lads, let's go. It's preparing to resume racing now though. Surely we'll survive. Here we go. Oh no, the ball just stopped. Oh, Rice has been hit there. What is happening here? I don't know. The RB slow. The other RB just... He'll have to give those places back. He made it follow the white line. Let's here we go now. Balor into turn one after the safety car restart. Rice and the RB have gone wide here as we're going to try and make two positions up here. Yes, we do. We're up in to P11 here as... There we go. What's happening behind? Oh, I think the RB of Adams gone off that. I think he was just taken out. Yeah, he has left the session, so he must be out of this race there. As we move on later on to lap 17 though, through Cops now, looking to take the Team Mercedes and Zerping in the Ferrari there. Can we potentially making the move? It's three. They really blocked the entire road. We're going down the inside of Zerping though, the Mercedes. So he's driving quite slow. He's going to box it in here. And that's not great. Yeah, he just boxes in. Kind of comes across our line. I was trying to try to take Zerping, but then he ended up he got touched, and so actually it came onto my line. So I had to cut the corner there. If I'm really now boxed in, if we're coming down the straight of Rice and my teammate trying to overtake, because Zerkin's boxes did not. We're going to have to go look for it down the inside to regain those places, make a little contact with Zerkin there. My teammates had some contact as well, they're around as well. It's 11th place now though. Can we potentially get Zerkin down here? No, but down this back straight, he's not using any battery here. So potentially, well, he is actually, the red light was on earlier, but he just has no pace down the straight. And so we're actually going to make the position up into P10 now, slightly squeezing him off. I'm sorry. Oh, the Team Mercedes made some contact there, and we're going to hold out. We're going to actually go up into P8. So that's a decent little few overtakes from us there. 3 in about 4 corners. 3, I think 3 in the same amount of corners. They're coming through Cops now. Zerking is looking to try to go around the outside here. He'll have DRS down this straight because it's that. But he's going to make the move down into before the straight. But we're going to use all our battery we've got left down. I think. Is that the hanger? Is that the hanger? I think that's the Wellington. That's the Wellington straight. The other one's the hanger straight. But anyway, off to the straight names here at Silverstone and on the trying to let the overtake on Zerking here. We're going to use all our overtake left. Can we potentially make the move on? I think he's from Sweden here, but we're looking for go down the inside here into the final couple of corners. It's a lovely move he made there, and it slightly come across his line. But that's how you're going to defend here, and that is us up into P, and that is surely where we'll finish. Although you can see there are a few penalties going to be handed out ahead of us, so where will we end up after that? So here we go, crossing the line. We're now up to 6th, but we fall with our penalty. We fall down to P8, so not bad, some points there. Good little race, I enjoyed that. And there is the race results for anyone who cares here. Moving on to Austria now, and wondering why I've got front wing damage. I forgot to recall the start, but basically what happened is I went wide at turn 1. I tried to come back on the track and then just span it out and hit the wall. So I tried to carry on to see if anyone got disqualified, so I'm making the positions. But I realised there was no point. I may as well just retire from the session. Although, however, a few cars getting disqualified for invalid laps and a few cars retired before me is. See, a few guys get disqualified. So we're moving up a few positions here. That's 13th now. So very good for us there. So it's positive there. Was it 12th? I don't know. I thought there's another one disqualified. So someone, despite the fact that you retired 4 corners in, we're going to somehow start 12th. There's the strategy though. It's me a medium to hard strategy here around Austria. As now we go to 5 red lights for the Red Bull Ring in reverse. 5 red lights are on. They've been out for a long time, and it's lights out and away we go. It's been an okay start for us. Potentially looking to make a few positions to the death trap that is turn 1. online. The Sauber breaks early. We're going to go down the inside off in there. Nearly get taken up by the McLaren of Frosty though. Oh god, there's been contact there. Someone's had it. So we'll be wheel banging with the Aston Martin there of Frosty. But are we still up into 88? Yes, there is. And the VSC has now been called out. And a few corners later, it will be upgraded to a full course safety car here on lap 1. Anyway, coming to the end of lap 3 now, the safety car is going to come in. We decided not to pit. I thought it was too early in the race. I didn't know if Hard were going to make it to the end here as now. So everyone is going so a bit better than Silverstone, so that's I think we get here. As now we all head now into the final corner here. We run slightly wide though, so that can hamper us, but we've actually dropped Zerfing in the Ferrari there, so it's been a really good restart for us. Unfortunately not able to make any positions though as we got onto laps late onto lap 4 as someone's in the wall behind us, and there is a second safety car in 4 laps. And now this time I had some slight confidence that the Hards will end up going to the end of the race. So here we go, we're going to peel into the pits on lap number 4 here of this Austrian reverse race. You drive slowly just to make sure we don't end up speeding in the pit line. I think Lewis Robb there he's actually my teammate in the old last season in this league. He's got a penalty there. As we get a nice turn in there, an optimal turn in. Here we go, come on boys, get lovely stuff from the lads, getting some hard tyres on, slightly late there, out there. But that is going to be us up, us down into P14 here. As I don't know, I thought we could have jumped that Williams there. I think he was like kind of held, but slightly awkward that we didn't have it there. But here we go, cutting on to the end of lap 6 into the start. And lots of another. What the hell is happening up there? My old teammate's gone off. He's now got an extra 10 seconds worth of penalties. I've cut the corner. God knows what's happening here. As we all go down into the turn 1, there's a slow car. It's the Alpine there. Brake checking happened there. Nitrogen's got us back there in the Aston Martin. We're now up into P12 though. As my old teammate slow down, we can potentially make it the move up into P11 here as we can go around the outside into I don't know if I got what corner number this is. We are going to make it a lovely little move around the outside and we're up into P11 here. Putting now on to lap 8 now. Here we go, looking to try and make the move on the McLaren. We went around the outside of Lewis. Now we're going to try and go around down the inside of Frost. A bit of contact being made there. We're going to keep going. Here we go, but we're going up the inside over there, and that is us up into P9 next. Our set on Atlas Gaming in the RB. We're going to try potentially set a move up down this straight here. So we're going to try and get the run on him. Oh, he's just turning into me. Well, that is just lovely, mate. Cheers, mate. Round of applause for him there. What a driver. And for anyone who doesn't believe that I was turned in here, have a look at my wheel there. My wheel practically stays still. I think maybe slight move to the left. I think it was maybe slight move to the left, but we get taken out. But then we have to come in to the pit lane to change our front wing here, as we're now going to just make sure we stop for the pit lane speed. I don't know what there's really to fight for in this race. It's like we can't get into the safety car because we've already had R2 used up in the first 4 laps. So yeah, the tyres are quick at least. The front wing gets put on. We're engaging the clutch. Oh, we've been let out of the pit lane. Jesus Christ. It can't keep going on like this. It can. Yeah, as Mick McCarthy once said, but... And so for the next couple of laps, I was only gaining positions if people were to pit or they retired. So I'm cutting on to lap 17 now. I'm still lap 17 because the Red Bull and Mercedes are both pit here, and so that means we're going to go into P9. So we could now actually score some points in this race. However, my tyres were feeling a bit iffy, so like being a bit dodgy if they were actually going to go to the end. But anyway, I'm cutting on to the start of lap 21 here. The tyres are 63% on the front left. So and it might be a bit dodgy here if we can actually get it to the end. As we cut now though, the car behind us has a 3-second penalty now. We just got it there, but now down the straight, it's probably gonna be meaningless. We're never gonna keep him behind, are we? Oh, he's gonna go to try. He's gonna make it through on the straight, but what he doesn't know is that here we're gonna get DRS and we're gonna make the move back down. We've got an awful exit. Shit. Well, lads, we tried. Although halfway, we haven't given up yet because here we go. We've got some battery, we've got DRS, he's got none of those things. And we're going to go around the outside, into the first corner, into the second, and he's just forced on the track. Well lads, it was fun whilst it lasted. And well, my race was pretty boring to the end there, nothing else happened. My tyres were slightly dodgy to make it to the end. But in the end, nothing really happened, I'll be honest. The car behind us, the Red Bull, is Softs died off. He got another penalty, so even if he had overtaken us, would have still finished P10 anyway. So it's going to be a point. Well, it's certainly a point. I mean, the points mean nothing, but I'm happy with the result considering how we were taken out here in this race. And there are your race results for anyone who cares. And so that's going to be it for today's video. If you have enjoyed, then I'm glad you did. And I hope to all see you in the next one. Goodbye!